What are you doing here? Why do you ask questions to which you already know the answers?
Don't give up on the Merrick.
What would you have me do, Charles? I've heard these arguments before.
It was a long time ago. Mankind has evolved since then.
Yes, into us.
Once in a while, the meme farmers of Kekistan produce an outstanding product, an exquisite vintage, if you will. The NPC meme is wonderful. It is so apt. It is so astute. It is so absurdly fitting. It makes so much sense.
What's up, James? My fellow Canadian, my fellow Ontarioan, making a little video just to say I saw your video, since you were asking people to let you know. Yeah, I saw it. Popped up in my feed, which is good. And by the way, I hope your election ordeals went well. I hope you got elected. You know, we've talked before. We have a number of things that we see in common. I don't think that either of us are bound by left-right dichotomies, these shorthands for political stuff. So, you know, this one in particular, I liked your video because right now I happen to also be just enthralled with the use of the NPC meme. It is amazing how it captures, like you say, it captures so much our time and this head-damaged behavior that people run around in groups or speak from a prescribed thing that they need to say. Their belief tenets, which are political, but almost like a religion. You know, and you're ashamed and you're pressured and you're ostracized. You know, my own background, you know, we got the educational thing that we've talked about, but my background for a number of years, I ran an atheist podcast. At least originally that's what it was. The podcast ran for about four or 5 years, and it's on hiatus right now. I'm not sure if I'll have the focus over the next while to bring it back, but I'm going to try eventually. But our focus shifted very quickly into challenging people who were going against the liberal principles of individual determination, individual rights under the law, rather than group status, rather than special interest, trying to push back against people who are using words to try and give exception clauses to suppressing free speech. Oh yes, we believe in free speech, but not hate speech. You know, this kind of garbage.
But when I was doing my master's thesis, a lot of you know that I didn't go on to do my PhD because I got fed up with being surrounded by kids and professors that just mindlessly regurgitated the same bullshit over and over, the same talking points, the same extreme, absurd, hyper-leftist nonsense. I got fed up with that. I couldn't reason with them. Thank you for this meme. It so perfectly sums up the way that I felt. Being surrounded by NPCs, game sprites. It's like you're in a video game. When I'd go into university and I'd bump into people, hello, James, how are you doing? Did you hear about XYZ political thing? Yeah, I did, and this is what I think. And I'd say something well articulated, and their eyes would glaze over, and then they would just respond, but I think XYZ is wrong because of this reason, ABC. I'm like, yeah, you didn't hear what I just said, though, did you, buddy?
Mitch, I was just like you. My mother used to dress me in white shirts and hush puppies and made me carry a briefcase guaranteeing that a girl would never talk to me. And when I first came here for 3 years, I studied all the time.
And they just, after a while, these people just all repeat the same mantras. It's like listening to people chant. Like, we don't believe in hate speech. Gender is whatever you think it is. And the NPC thing, man. Anyone who's been into video games with NPCs that have the repeated lines and they can't think outside the box, D&D, anything with these characters that have to be run, that are purpose-oriented and never change, is it's glorious. I love it. Keep up the good work, and you know, make a video. Let us know. Did you get elected? What was it like running? Either way, and if you did get elected, you know, give us an update every now and then. Don't go quiet. I'd like to see that. Peace.
On some level, they know, and I think that's why this meme is so triggering. That's why this video will probably be suppressed, because YouTube uses a computing algorithm to see what's in your videos, and it's very easy to spot the NPC face. So there's a good chance not a lot of people are going to see this video. Please let me know if you did see this video.
I am Locutus of Borg, and if you attempt to intervene, we will destroy you.
Then take your best shot, Locutus, because we are about to intervene.
Which means that, to me, the offer of certainty, the offer of complete security, the offer of an impermeable faith that can't give way, is an offer of something not worth having. I want to live my life taking the risk all the time that I don't know anything like enough yet, that I haven't understood enough, that I can't know enough, that I'm always hungrily operating on the margins of a potentially great harvest of future knowledge and wisdom. I wouldn't have it any other way. And I'd urge you to look at those of you who tell you, those people who tell you at your age that you're dead till you believe as they do. What a terrible thing to be telling to children. And that you can only live, and that you can only live by accepting an absolute authority. Don't think of that as a gift. Think of it as a poisoned chalice. Push it aside, however tempting it is. Take the risk of thinking for yourself. Much more happiness, truth, beauty, and wisdom will come to you that way. Thank you.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys.